Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my theory tuition series where I'll lead you step by step through each of the ABRSM theory grades. I've loads of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets. They're in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. There's a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials there, and you can also access information about the books that I have available. I've written an exam technique guidebook, How to Take Your ABRSM Music Theory exam, and it's full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to best make use of the time when you're actually working through the exam paper in the exam room. So if you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find it all there. If you can give me a like, that'd be really great, and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's lots more to come. And so now we're going to carry on with this section on major and minor keys up to 6 sharps and flats. So if you turn to your PDF document, this is what I refer to as section C, and you'll find all the information that you need there. However, do get used to writing that out for yourself. You will need to be able to write that quickly by the time it comes to exam time. It's there for you as a reference point for now, however. And if you turn with me to page 11, we're going to be having a look at the key signatures and how they're placed on each of the different clefs. So this is just really a good opportunity to get to grips with how to write all of these sharps and flats. And once you've written all 6, of course, after that you can just subtract backwards for each of the keys that you need. So we need to write the key signature, and then we also need to write the tonic triad in each clef in each of these keys. These are our new keys in 6 sharps and 6 flats, but then of course the principle will remain with lesser sharps and flats. So I think I'm going to go for it, and I'll write the key signatures first, and then I'm going to write the tonic triad second. However, you crack on by all means and write it in any which way you choose. If you just turn back to page 9, you'll find a good reference here. I'll just show you that. You can see that all of that's nicely provided for you there if you need to just pop back and work out, because they must always be positioned in that particular way. That way it's instantly recognisable, each key signature. That's the expected formula. So I'm just going to go on and do these. So F, C, G, D, A, E. Try and stay tall and thin. I've perhaps spread a little bit there. Tall and thin, so you're not taking up too much room. And so of course D sharp minor is related to F sharp major, so that's going to be exactly the same key signature. Try and tighten that up a bit. Go down, empty. I just remember 5 cats, go down and empty. And then later in the equation would be barrel to finish the sentence. And then the flats, 6 flats, B, E, A, D, G, C. Same will be here. They are related keys. That's that. And so now a little bit more I think I'm going to do the bass clef next because I feel most comfortable with that. So F, C, G, D, A, E. It makes that kind of recognised sort of diamond alternating pattern. And so D sharp minor, of course, is exactly the same key signature. F, C, G, D, A, E, and then the flats, B, E, A, D, G, C. And you'll notice it's as if everything's dropped down a line or space in each of these cases, from treble to bass. G, C. So now this is where I need to get thinking. It depends what instrument you play, which one you're most comfortable with. So C, D, F, C, G, D. Now the A has to drop down. We just break what was the normal pattern. E. That's right. Just double check that. Yep. Just looks strange breaking the usual pattern, but you have to do, so otherwise you'd be on a ledger line. And so again, EF is the space, middle line, top line, space above the C, drop down for the A, and then second line up from the C, sort of second line down, counting up from C, D, E. There's your E sharp. That's that one. And then now we need to do the flats. So the B will be below the middle C, E, A is the second line down, B, E, A, D above the middle C, G is the bottom space, C, B, A, G, yeah. And then of course the C is the middle line. So that's going to be exactly the same for E flat minor because they're related keys, E flat minor and G flat major. So as you're writing these, it's good revision for your keys and your related keys. B, E, A, D, G, C. That's not so bad then. So now it's the tenor clef. So this is the new one. So we're going to have to drop down now because we're getting too high. C, B, A, G, F. Just have a quick glance and make sure. Yeah. Just seems strange breaking the pattern, but that's right. F, C, G above the F, of course, D above the C, A, E. There we go. Let's do that again, double check that. C, B, A, G, F, because this is exactly the same key signature, your related minor. C, B, A, G, F, that's right, F, C, G, D, A, E. There we go, getting to grips with this now. And then the flats, B, E, A, D, G, C, B, A, C. There we go. B flat below the C, B, E, C, B, A, D, C, B, A, G, C. There we go. Okay, that's the thinking done for the most part now. So the tonic triad, this is the easy bit. As long as you get your key note, so F sharp major, your tonic will be F in the treble clef, and then you know it's just first, third, fifth. So here, C, I'm going to count backwards so I don't need too many ledger lines. C, B, A, G, F. And then just build your first, third, fifth. So it goes line, 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 or space, space, space. Counting back, and then we can double check because we know it goes F, A, C, so we should have ended up on a C. So we know there's our middle C. So we could even think, well, there's the C, A, F, C, B, A, G, F. And so that's another way of approaching it. And then bass clef, F, A, C. I suppose you could choose to go up an octave, F, A, C, and work it that way. It's entirely up to you. And so now D sharp minor, of course the key note is D sharp. Your key signature takes care of all of that though. So first, third, fifth. And so here I'm going to go up now because there's the C, D, first, third, fifth. And then now if I start here, I'm going to end up really, really high. So I know it goes D, F, A, so C, B, A, there's the A, 5, 3, 1, C, B, A, there we go. So that will be C, B, A, G, F, E, D. That's correct. There we go. Just double check that I've positioned those. And then I'm not using too many ledger lines. And then the bass clef, good boys deserve. There's our D, F, A. Just figuring out how you can best visualise these notes on all the various clefs. It's just keeping you thinking calm and cool, and then just working it out in steps if you're not familiar with the clefs. So G flat major, so we want a G flat. Your key signature takes care of all that. First, third, fifth. So I think, so we know it goes G, B, D. So if that's C, we want the D there. First, third. So it's fifth, third, first. I've worked that out because I know where the D is above the middle C. Just double check that. C, B, A, G. There we go. So I'm going to do the same again. If that's a C, there's my D. Fifth, third, first. That will be right. If you're not sure, you can always count backwards. C, B, A, G, and then you know you're correct. And then bass clef, I'm going to go right down here so I know I'm not on ledger lines. But you could choose to go high if you wanted. There like that. It's entirely up to you. So E flat minor begins on the E flat. And again, you notice it sort of all drops down into the bass clef, a line or a space when you're jumping clefs. That's another way of figuring it out. So E flat first, third, fifth. So C, D, E. We could go first, third, fifth there, or you could drop it down an octave by all means. So E, G, B. So if you think there's your C, that will be your B. So we could do it there instead of having lots of ledger lines. That's entirely up to you. And so we know it goes E, G, B. So there's the C. So there's the B. Fifth, third, first, working it backwards. And then finally in the bass clef, E, G, B. There are plenty of ways of approaching that question. It's just getting a little bit of practice in and becoming conversant with all these sharps and flats in various clefs. It's not particularly difficult, but it can be a bit tricky, if that makes sense. You just got to follow each step through carefully, each stage at a time. Don't try and deal with everything all at once and you'll just plod your way through that. There we go then. Well, I do hope that you're finding this helpful. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying working through it with you. If you can give me a like, that would be really great. And please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. And please do visit sharonbale.com and make use of all the resources that are available for you there. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.